Hey guys, this is live with CT's Touch Horses / dogs. Got these glasses on today. Told y'all these 52-year-old eyes sometime, I have a problem seeing up close. I'm going to talk about police canines. Are you against them or for them? I want my viewers to comment, weigh in. I'm personally against K9's on the police force used for apprehension purposes. What's up, K9’s? Now, if it's for search and rescue a narcotic dog, then I'm for it. But I feel like an apprehension dog should only be used in a life or death or a deadly situation. And the reason why I feel like that and the reason why I'm against them for apprehension on misdemeanors and things like that is because that, in my opinion, most of these dogs are really like a lot of the police officers, untrained, unruly, disrespectful, and the dogs are the same. I had a lady reach out to me one time. She purchased dogs for a police department, and she wanted me to send her some videos of a few dogs that I had. And at the time, I had some dogs that would do police work. What's up, dog man? Thank you, man. Keep watching my videos. Appreciate it. But anyway, I had a dog that would do some dog work. And what's up, Anthony? I'm against it too. So she wanted me to send her some videos. So I sent her these videos. And the first thing she told me was that my dogs were under too much control. She told me that for police work, we want a dog that's pulling on the leash. We want a dog that's pretty much out of control. I'll get back to you. I'm going to get that video for you riding that horse. So they want a dog that's out of control on police work, And if you think about it, just like police officers, when they talking about they fearing for their life, you don't chase a guy down that when you're in fear of your life. You don't run in a room when you're in fear for your life, but you use that as an excuse to execute or to justify your bad behavior. But when you fear for your life or when they know that somebody really got a gun, there's normally a standoff. They wait for backup. But when they know you don't, oh man, they're chasing you. They coming to get you. But yet they still in fear for their life. So there's not too many people out there that's just attacking a police officer. You got the bulletproof vest, you got your boys, you're equipped with everything that we ain't. So ain't nobody just out there attacking the police. So same thing with these dogs. Nobody's gonna attack this dog, and that dog does not know how much force to use. So on misdemeanors or situations where no one's life is at stake, I personally don't think that they should send that dog out. And if you watch a lot of police videos, those dogs don't release on command, they don't out, and most of the time, the people are giving up. And the police got what they call a barking hold in their dogs. Those dogs don't do no barking hold. And even if they did, in the average situation, a person that don't know anything about the barking hold, you're not going to stand still with no dog running at you. You're going to move. And in that barking hold situation, if you move, then it's fair for that dog to bite you. So again, I'm against it. A lot of these canine officers, man, they don't have no more dog experience than me or you. But in a lot of cases, they think because they're a canine officer that they know so much about a dog. And then on the other spectrum of it, a lot of the guys that's providing these dogs for canine departments, man, it's the buddy system. They got a buddy. They putting the money into their buddy's pocket, you know, making these dogs. Uh, and in most cases, the dogs are not properly trained in most cases. And like I said, even that properly trained dog, if I send him in, what's up, Kobe? Thanks, buddy. If I send that dog in and somebody's giving up, that dog is normally gonna, I mean, he's gonna continue to bite. And if any of you guys have ever been bitten by a dog before, I mean, you know it's some painful stuff. I mean, when you playing with your puppy, man, those puppy teeth, it hurts. So imagine a dog grabbing on you and yanking on you. Man, thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate it. It's ridiculous, you know. And in a lot of cases, man, it's police brutality. And then if you defend yourself against this police brutality, now you got another case brought against you because they see these dogs as a police officer. So now you got some kind of charge of assault on a police officer because you're trying to protect yourself from this dog, you know? So again, I want my viewers to weigh in my comments. Just let me know if you're against it or if you're for it. And this is my opinion. You know, we all are entitled to our opinions. Anthony, I know personally 3 canine officers. Ah, man, I missed it. But anyway, we all know some canine officers or seen some videos of some dogs that it just wasn't right, man. It wasn't right, and we know it. And, you know, I'm not speaking on what I've been told or what somebody said, but I personally know that a lot of these officers, man, they don't get in that profession to protect and serve. A lot of them get in there to conceal, steal, and kill. I know that for a fact, you know. I've witnessed it firsthand. So, like I said, it's not secondhand information, you know. So, with those dogs, I agree with you, man. They attack people for no reason, Trixie and Kobe. Man Ranger has passed. I'm going to answer a few questions, but again, I'm against this, the K9 dogs. Now, I'm for them for narcotic or search and rescue or life and death situations. Yeah, it's cool, man. But far as just regular for apprehension, I'm totally against it. Hey, what's up, gaming? Trixie and Kobe, wow, really? What do you think about that? What are you wow and really in about? I got a young, one of my viewers has been asking me to make a video of me riding smoke in the city. Oh yeah, man, Ranger's gone, man. I also lost Athena. I mean, not Athena, but Ava. I lost Ranger and Ava. If you look at some of my recent videos, you don't see them in the pack and in the group. But I lost Ranger and Ava around pretty close to the same time, and it put a kind of put a dent in what I had planned with my program because Ranger was a very vital, significant part in my breeding program, you know. But anyway, that's life. You know, we get setbacks. I hope your pups do come in May, gaming. I hope they're nice pups. But like I said, in life we get setbacks, but we got to keep on rolling. Uh, Make the next move. Daily we don't know what's expected. We can only play the hand that's dealt the best that we can. You guys, if you're new to my channel and you come across this video, lost one 7 months ago, man. Hey, you look here. If you stay in the game long enough, you'll lose another. I mean, I've had some great dogs in my life with German Shepherds. I've had some really nice dogs. And, I used to make the mistake of trying to make my next dog and comparing him to the dog that I lost. And I would make that mistake, but man, you can't do that. It is just like losing a family member. I agree with you, brother. But anyway, you can't do that. You can't compare your new dog to your old dog and try to make him just like that dog, man. Just let that dog be the best that he can be. Is Blitz still available? Yeah, I still got Blitz. The thing about my dogs, man, when I get these dogs at this age, it's not every day that somebody have $3,000 to spend on a dog, or it's not every day that somebody's looking for a dog of their caliber. So when I keep those dogs, I'm prepared to keep them and continue their training as long as I got them. And I do know that as long as I have them, at some point in time, somebody will be looking for what I got. But it's just not one of those things that every day somebody's wanting that type of dog. So a lot of times people think, well, why hadn't he sold yet? He must not be this or he must not be that. That ain't always the case, man. It's just that sometimes people's pockets ain't ready to make that type of investment. Uh, but like I said, I enjoy this. I love doing this. So as long as I got him, I just continue to train him. And for example, let's take Blitz. I like everything about Blitz. So if nobody purchased Blitz, Blitz would be probably siring some pups on my place if he continued to stay around here, because I like his color. I like everything about Blitz, man. So if I found the right female, then I would definitely use Blitz in my breeding program if I still have him. I appreciate you guys kind of weighing in on my videos, and I want to thank all my subscribers for subscribing to my videos. And like I tell you guys all the time, man, I try to, what's happening, Mr. Brown? I try to keep it as real as I can. I'm not about that BS and hyping something up to be what it's not. When I sell a horse or a dog or anything, I market it correctly, and I think my prices is way under my competitors or the people in the field that I do, especially for the caliber of dog, along with the training that I give. And for a lot of times for people that's close to me, man, I give them so much free training opportunities. So there is some benefits with purchasing my animals, especially if you within driving distance from me. Now, the people that's far off, you can't take advantage of that free training that I give. But for the locals or the people that's within driving distance, they sure can. Again, this video was about police K9's. So I'm going to sign out. I agree. I've been watching the videos on Blitz while I get my money right. Hey, man, when you get that money right, just holler at me, and hopefully I have something that you like. You know, sometimes when somebody's looking, I don't have it. I don't have what they're looking for. And I'm not afraid to miss some money and tell a person that I don't think that, my dog is what you're looking for. I try to place my dogs in a situation where they will be utilized, where it will work just as good for the dog. So I want a happy owner and a happy dog. Uh, and a lot of times, I will ask potential buyers exactly what are you looking for? Tell me what you want. And if I feel I have what you're looking for, then I'm going to express that. And I'm going to tell you why I feel that. And at the end of the day, if I have one or two dogs that may fit you, or if I have a dog that I think don't fit you and you still want to spend that money, then I may let you spend that money if it's a good situation for the dog. I'm your favorite breeder. All right, buddy, man. I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate, like I said, the love that I get from my viewers. And, man, you guys, I haven't been on here. Quick question, Mr. Thompson. I got to know, man, what happened to Ranger? Oh, man. Ranger had a, uh, a kidney problem, man. Ranger would not use the bathroom in his pen, and he would hold it all day long. And when he did use it, he would drink it up. So it affected his kidneys as he got older, man, and that's how I lost Ranger. He was Ranger had got house trained when he was younger, and man, he just well, I tell you, Ranger was kind of like a neat freak. He didn't like stepping in water puddles. I mean, he would walk around a mud puddle. So he kept his kennel pretty clean, and he did not want to uh, use the restroom in his kennel. And since it was an outside kennel, I'm like, Ranger, man, I'm not coming over here early in the morning 3 or 4 times a day to let you out. But baby, this is an outside kennel. But shit, he would hold it, and it became oh man, it just it affected him in the long run, and it created health issues. Just like if we hold our bladder all the time, it's going to create problems. It's going to create problems for us if we hold our bladder. So with Ranger doing that for years upon years, daily, it just caught up with him in the long run. But again, like I say, man, for my subscribers, I appreciate it. I'm always offering my help to you guys, and I mean it. It's okay, man. Life goes on. And when you get your kennels, man, make sure you set your kennels up, dog man, to fit your plan. Don't try to set them up to fit somebody else's plan. Set your dog kennels up to fit your plan. A lot of times people will make their kennels and fix something up according to somebody else's plan or what they seen. Make sure you have a plan and customize your kennel to fit your plans. And like I was saying, I don't mind helping you guys. I offer my help all the time. I'm no, uh, I'm not the best at it, and I've told you all the time I don't consider myself the best. I'm pretty damn good at what I do. I don't consider my animals to be the best, but they're pretty damn good for what they do. But if I can help you, I will help you. And if I can't, I'm not afraid to say, hey, I can't help you with that. But I do have a lot of good information, a lot of good ideas, some trial and errors, some experiences that I can help with you guys, good or bad. Master of a Bulldog. I haven't seen that channel, but if that's you, man, I'll look it up. You know, uh, I'm an animal lover, so if some of my viewers out there, if you guys got videos and if you guys got animals, send me a message or send me a picture of your video. I mean, a picture of your animals. Send me a video, and if you don't mind, sometime I'll post it to my page. All right, well, if you want to show me, man, I love to look at it. This dude is about real pits. Well, man, I mean, there's some real pits out there. You know, if you talk when you say real, if you're talking about them game dogs, I've been around them before in my younger years. I know what they're about. You know, uh, pits got a bad name. I spoke about that, you know, in my last video, but they're not what everybody think about them. Which guy you talking about, Randy Brown? You guys, like I said, my number is always on my page somewhere. Uh, I do receive picture mail, text messages. So you guys reach out, share your animals with me. Like I said, if I can help you with anything, reach out. I don't mind sharing it. This shit ain't no secret. It ain't rocket science, man. It ain't rocket science at all. You know, a lot of trainers want you to believe it's rocket science. They want you to think that you know they got the next best kept secret. In a lot of cases, man, it's just some common sense type shit. You know, you're a teacher. You become a teacher. You have a 6-year-old working line. Yeah, yeah, that's what happens when those dogs be in those kennels all the time. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't understand about the working dogs. A lot of your working dogs, those dogs are in a crate probably the majority of the time. A lot of those sport dogs that you see, they don't live like a family dog. You know, that they're living in a crate the majority of the time. uh, and they get out to work and to use the restroom. So it's kind of like being on lockdown and solitary confinement, you know. But that's the life of a lot of those sport dogs and working dogs. A lot of them are not in family homes. They don't get to have the run of the backyard or the run of the house, you know. They ain't taken around to the park and things like that. You know, they take them out, they train them, they put them up. But anyway, guys, I'm glad for the ones that chimed in, you know. Uh, appreciate it. If you guys ever got any idea or if you guys want to come up with a time and a day that maybe, you know, we can do this, then I'm all for it. I'm all for the ideas. But I'm going to log off right now. Thank you all for logging on. I keep Blue in the house. At some point in time, Leroy, I take all my dogs in the house and I get them acquainted with being in the house because I know that if they get sold, they may become a house dog. So I want them to be accustomed to being in the house. So at some point in time, all my dogs go home with me and stay in the house with me for a certain amount of time. But Blue was kind of more like my personal dog. Blue was raised up with me in the house, you know. I don't keep them in the house as much, man, because they are so. As soon as we get outside, man, they find the first mud puddle and they in it, they rolling in it, they playing in it. So, and I don't want my house smelling like a dog. So a lot of times I don't keep them in the house every day, all day. When I give one a bath and he's clean and smelling good, then he may go home with me and stay in the house with me until he jump his ass in that first mud puddle. Then he's outside again. All right, buddy. Thanks for chiming in. Hey, I'm gonna go too. You guys have a good evening. Thank you. Thanks, Leroy. Are you sure you want to stop? And